to life. This updated version stars Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Owen Wilson and Lily Taylor. But it's a psychological thriller where the set design and special effects take center stage rather than the stars. Laura Metzger reports.
Although only 4 actors are credited as the stars of The Haunting, the film's director, Jan de Bont, says the house plays a very important role in this movie's supernatural tale.
There's 4 characters, real characters, and the 5th character is, of course, is the house itself. And that is as important as the other 4 because they influence each other directly, you know. What the house does to their minds is extremely important. So how, you know, the key thing that I had to deal with is how do you do that? How do you make a house come alive? How do you make it create fear?
The Haunting stars also questioned what was necessary to make this a believable haunted house tale. They were impressed with the film's script and elaborate set.
The whole sort of idea of the movie and the premise is a house that's haunted. You better have a house that's really terrifying, something that people haven't seen before, and that sort of is overwhelming. And so it was a relief to see these sets and see what they had kind of put together with the house and see that it is, in fact, pretty awe-inspiring.
It's a scary movie, you know. I haven't, not a slasher movie, I hasten to add. It was just thrilling to read something and get kind of chills in the spine.
This is Luke, who didn't believe in anything until evil, patient and waiting, made him change his mind.
Stop it! In Robert Weiss's 1963 film version of The Haunting, terrifying moments took place just out of sight and off screen. It was the audience's imagination that created fear.
How many of us take seriously the things we cannot or do not want to understand?
Now that movies rely on, and audiences expect, the use of special effects to create realistic scares, the creators of this Haunting knew they must include them.
Even though the scariest things in movies is what you don't see, I truly believe you have to show the audience something now because this genre has to change. So now we have Phil Tippett, who's just so unbelievable. And we have all of the special effects, and John Fraser, who's just so incredible. And we have paintings that come alive and carvings that come alive, and all sorts of things happen that, you know, really just amazing effects.
But the Hauntings team didn't rely entirely on computer-generated effects. They also created an interactive set complete with revolving rooms and a tentacled bed to interact with the actors. A close working relationship was necessary between the visual effects team and the set designers led by Eugenio Zanetti.
I have had behaving sets, but this is the most complete in the sense that the sets interact with the actors, literally, physically. Sometimes sets interact through effects, but in this case the sets actually move and touch the actors.
A great deal of the production design had to be duplicated in computer graphics, as well as with John Fraser in the physical effects department. There are elements to some of the sets that John had to build with some hydraulic rigs or timings with invisible wires.